Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sheena again from Luna Rozu, and today I am just going to do a quick flip through of my latest junk journal. This one is TN sized, and she's fairly simple. There's not lots of frills and whatnot, just the top part. And this one is a vintage children themed one. It's not too vintage because with this one I have sort of played around with a lot of colors. It's something that it's kind of different from the recent projects that I've been working on, which is more neutral and brown tones and whatnot. So with this one I have left some of the pages what you call that, not soaked in coffee and whatnot, so you can really see just the colors for what it is. And so yeah, so this one is very simple. This one comes just the junk journal itself. There's no envelope collection that comes with it. And also, if you're wondering why this one is different from the previous, my latest Instagram post, which is the one that I said I wanted to do, when I started putting together all the colors of the pages and whatnot, I realized that it doesn't really match the initial ones that I wanted to do it, because this one is more soft, it's more pastel, it's more purples and pinks, very girly. So I will save these for an envelope collection, and we shall just play with colors this time around. So the front cover is like so. I did a little hand stitching around the fabric centerpiece. There's just some really adorable vintage buttons up there. There's a little sort of eyelet here, which you can hang a bookmark or whatever you like really. I just decided to go with just a few little ribbons here, just to give sort of more pastel colors to the front cover. And then on the back is like so. So when you open her up, isn't that so pretty? So this is actually a vintage greeting card that I have, but I just really couldn't part with it. It's just so adorable, so I just scanned it and I made this into a tuck spot. So you can actually tuck something in there like so. So it goes all the way just right up to here. So I've glued this part down up till here so that you can still tuck something in here like so. So the little puppy actually sort of gives that 3D effect. And the background here is a part of the vintage envelope. And on the front here we have a what you call this, a baking sheet pocket. And then on the inside is this little cute duckling. It's from a board game. I think it's a children's board game. It has all these puzzle pieces and whatnot, so I chose the little duck to put in here because I thought the colors sort of matched with everything. And then you've got a vintage postcard here, just a really busy, chaotic kind of design, just to sort of give texture to the whole page. And also a pattern paper here which you can use to journal on. So all of that tucks right in there, and then just fastened a little pink ribbon up there just to give a little cute touch and to tie in with this little doggy right there. And then here is just, I used a lot of children's book pages in this, so you see bursts of colors everywhere. And then inside this we have a little pocket right there, and you can journal here if you want to. I've just get some buttons, a button and then some ruffles there. And then we've got a really adorable picture here. This is a real vintage picture of, I think it's a birthday party, but they're all having sort of like this little tea party going on, so that is so adorable. And there's a date here that just says 1960, sorry. And then this is just some pattern paper which you can journal around. I've just backed the back with some vintage book pages. So that one tucks right in there like so. And then here on this page is a flip up, a fabric flip up. And then this is also from a book page. Again, loads of colors in here. And this one has a little cut out right there, so if you put a picture here, you know, you can actually, you know, frame it nicely. And this side already, you know, sort of frames the fabric, so I like that. Some lined paper, another children's book page right there, a little pocket that I made, and then this is actually a sticker, a real vintage sticker from one of these greeting cards. And then you've got a pocket, and then this gorgeous colorful vintage postcard is also, so I just put a little made a little holder so you can, you know, put some ribbons on it if you want to. And then I also realized that I haven't used doilies in a really long time, so initially I wanted to sort of dye that color, but I realized that the contrast is actually kind of nice, so I left it at that. So this side is actually glued on, so you could journal around the doily, and on this side I did not glue it down, so it actually flips open like that to sort of make into a tuck spot. So you, for the first doily, when you flip up, you have a vintage recipe card. So this is a real one, and you can see the discoloration on the tape there. That's totally authentic, that's not me. This is a recipe for peanut butter fudge. And then I've also, on the second doily, is a vintage recipe card. I think it's from a magazine. So that one flips like that, and then this one like so. So that makes, you know, sort of a double tuck spot. And then more book pages right there. So this one is so adorable. Again, I really love the colors. And then some fabric tab on the top. More ruffles on the side. This is from a ribbon, I think. And then a little pin there. A vintage children's dictionary page. And then we've got a envelope here that I've used to make a page, and then I've just embossed the top here. I love how it sort of transitions, so it's sort of like a gradient kind of effect. So yeah, so that's that. And then the bottom part, where it was a bit longer than the size of the journal, I just fold it up, and then I just sewn on the edges here, so you got a sort of a mini pocket right there. So I thought that was really cute. And then this is the vintage envelope that comes with this. There's nothing inside, but I really love this one. This one is a Portland, Oregon one, so the handwriting is so gorgeous, so gorgeous right there. And then on the back of this is a fabric. So I've done a bit of collaging, and then pattern paper with a button on the top, so that when you put something in here, it looks like, you know, there's that top bit here that sort of frames everything together. And then we've got more children's book page here, and on the center is this little cute girl. It's also a birthday picture, and she's actually carrying her cake. I don't know if you can see, so adorable. Age 4. I can't read the name, but yeah, so there you go. And then I've also, this is a side pocket, and then I've also made an envelope out of an Edith Holden book page right there. So there's nothing inside, but just open here, and then, you know, then you can start using it. So that one tucks in there. And then here is a little ruffle, a ribbon ruffle up here, which is so cute. And then I've just sort of attached this really chunky gold pin right there. And then on this side is a pocket right up here. So there's a pocket, this is a tuck spot actually, so there's a pocket right up there. And then this one opens up here, and I sort of made a double pocket out of this paper bag here. So you could put something in here, and then there's also another tuck spot right there. So you kind of have 1, 2, 3, 3 pockets in here. And then we got this really beautiful postcard. This one is something different, because it's actually, if you can see, it's actually raised up here. So this one has a soft fabric. I think this is actually made out of fabric or something like that. Yeah, it's just a birthday greeting. It's really pretty, so I've just included that in there like so. And then on this side of the page, this is a leisure page. This one is just stapled on like so. This one actually flips out like so, so you have lots of room to, lots of, I guess, background to, you know, journal in, you know, go over it with gesso or do your own collaging here as well. So plenty of room there. And then again, this is another pocket, and this one I have filled with again, one of those vintage faux vintage wallpaper that I really love from my own collection, so I've just included that in there, and that goes there. And then again, the other side of that children's dictionary page, more book pages. And then on this side, I've made a tuck spot, but when you open the first layer, you have a tuck, sort of a tuck spot up here, which is this is some pattern paper as well, backed with vintage paper. And then this one flips up like that, so you have plenty of room to journal, even though I've used the majority of children's book pages. And then you can do some journaling here as well, and then the pocket is on the back right there. Yeah, so I really miss doing pockets, so I kind of, you know, went a little, you know, more pockets than my usual junk journals. So yeah, so this one is made out of vintage envelopes, so this is a sticker right there, but the colors, you know, it sort of tames all the bright colors on this side. So more book pages. And then this one right here is a flip out like so. So again, you can do some hidden journaling right there, or you can journal on this side as well. This is part of a vintage greeting card, so I've just, you know, sort of attached that there. And then this one is the part of this one, but I've just folded the extra bit here so that you can, you know, kind of use it as a tuck spot as well, like so. And then just some fabric on the top as well. More children's book page, lined papers, more of the adorable book pages that comes with the cutouts. And then over here we have another fabric tip-in, so it goes like that. Again, I just realized that I really love using bright colors, but I'm still trying to find the balance on and how to, you know, match them and whatnot. So just attach the button up there, and then more book pages. And then right here is actually a really huge pocket like so. This is a tuck spot there, and then inside of that is a real vintage ticket and also a real vintage ephemera receipt here. So this one, I chose this one because this company actually sells a lot of things, but it also includes baby carriages. So this, well, I guess one of the reasons why I chose this, when it comes to ephemera, I try to, you know, find ephemera that if I can sort of go with the theme, but you know, it's quite hard to do that. But when I find one and, you know, that goes perfectly, it's like, you know, it's like winning the lottery or something like that. And then at the end is basically this other side of the book page, and then on the last page, which is the back cover, there is a pocket behind this little paper here. And then I've done some collaging with some sequins, and when you open her up, I've made a little memo pad at the back, and then you've got a pocket right up there like so. And then again, I've just included a bunch of vintage papers in here, some leisure, some music sheet, and then also perforated the edges here, so you can, you know, once you use them, you can tear it out as well. So yeah, so I'm actually grown really fond of doing this, so I really like that, and that will definitely be in my next envelope collection. So that's it, guys. That is the latest junk journal that I did. I really do want to do more colorful ones. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.